see Naruto.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. We're ready to go. Off to the first hole. Frank, this is where you want to be, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the challenge. This is the beauty of the game. Take your best golf against the rest. See who comes out on top.
Starting this final round with the lead. Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Now the approach here at number one, Frank, what's he looking at?
A nice high, soft landing second shot would be ideal here. There's a little bit of a ridge in this green. Don't really want to be going long here. Those two bunkers, never easy coming out of those and downhill. There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday.
Great start.
Back to the action here at the second and a par three. Frank, it's 231 yards. What are we looking at?
Well, somehow if you can hit it sky high, that's the best shot to hit in here. This green sometimes gets brick hard, and of course it all slopes to the left.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday and a chance for another one today. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
That drops for another birdie. Two in a row to start the round. Par 4 third here at Bay Hill. This is a hole where you do not want to miss left. 434 yards and plenty of water.
Don't look left, don't hit it left, don't play left, don't go left.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one. Well, that's got to be 300 yards, isn't it?
Frank, there's a real art to putting a good 72-hole score in the book, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. You know, you can have a flash of brilliance, make 5 or 6 birdies. It can be offset by doubles and quadruple bogeys. And in the end, it's the end. What did you do? The plus and the minuses. And that's why all our biggest championships have, and of recent, been stroke play.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Frank, this is the kind of start every player wants.
Yeah, swinging it well. Certainly hitting the ball in the right place there. And good thing, too. He's actually putting well.
Back over now to the 4th. Couple of birdies already here in this final round as we check in on our featured golfer. Off to a hot start, Frank.
Those red numbers are certainly going to bring a smile to the face, and they haven't happened by accident either. A lot of good golf. Excellent position to go forward from now.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. From a perfect position, ready to play his next shot. Frank, this has been impressive. Game plan, stuck to it, hitting some quality shots.
He's really done his homework on the golf course, swinging well, and there's a few holes to go too, and this round could get even better.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. What a tremendous display of golf this has been. Frank, now to the 5th. What's the strategy here at this shorter par 4?
Well, if you want to flex your muscles, Rich, take it over that left bunker. With a little trailing breeze, you might even get close to the green.
Nothing to argue about there, right in the fairway. Frank, nice to have a short iron into a par 4 here at Bay Hill, but still no guarantee that you'll make the birdie or even par.
But a reward for a good one, exactly the way you've described it. This is one hole that's a swing hole. Hit a good shot in here, you're going to have inside 10, 15 feet for a birdie. Make a mistake, then all of a sudden you're scratching your head. How did I make 5?
That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, trying for another one today. Beautiful touch, nice putt. Frank, what's the thinking here as you step to the tee at the signature hole, the long par 5, 6th hole?
Well, the longer hitters can go at that big pine tree. Then it's reachable in 2. If you're a little shorter, then you've got to start to sort of aim at the middle of those 2 bunkers.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Frank, no reason here to think we're going to see anything other than another good shot.
Yeah, in a great flow, and golf like this looks easy. This is straight at it.
It's a really good line. Frank, that is how it's done.
Yeah, take a gross of those. That is a lesson in itself.
And now a chance for eagle. And getting ready for the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. On to the par 5, 6th hole. This is one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill. Frank, what does it take to stay out of trouble on this hole?
Well, I always thought horseshoes were lucky. 6th hole shaped like a horseshoe was anything other than that. You fear a little left and big problems. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. Shouldn't be a problem here. So the dominant performance continues.
Yeah, we're watching two tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
Frank, how about the 8th par 4, one of the more intriguing setups?
Ideally, you want to just work your tee shot away from that bunker. But this is one fairway you must hit because it's one of the toughest second shots on the golf course.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Birdie try again here today. Frank, just a surgical touch out there.
And the scorecard reflects yet another birdie.
Rounding out the front 9 here at Bay Hill, 474-yard par 4. Frank, you've played this hole before. Where are you lining up when you step onto the tee here?
There's an out of bounds all the way down the left side that you have to be cognizant of. But that bunker, 290 yards carries it. And yet again, another hole that favors the long hitter.
Not the longest, but not bad. 295 yards in the fairway. Now playing the second here at the par 4. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Getting set now over the putt. There you have it. Well done. Great. Excellent front side. Trying to keep it going here on the second 9.
He's just playing beautifully, hitting so many good shots, giving himself so many opportunities. Can he keep it going?
Second shot, Frank, now to the par 4-10.
Have to look, first of all, which quarter of the green that the flag is, because this 10th green really is 4 different quarters. As long as you're keeping that second shot in that little area, then 10 will certainly reward that second shot.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Had a birdie here yesterday, in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knocking him for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the cause.
That is a solid par putt right there. Frank, 440-yard par 4 11th. You see that number on the card, you think driver. Maybe not. Why?
Yeah, it's imperative you hit the fairway here, Rich. Water obviously in play left, 2 bunkers on the right. This is a second shot hole. Oh, that's fine. Oh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290. Arnold Palmer's legacy to golf is in so many different areas. We see it just in the way people react to the game. But really, when we go to Bay Hill, it's the one golf course that you'll see as you've been out there. His clubs are always on the back of a cart. He's ready to go to the range. It's almost in every little blade of grass out there because Arnold plays it whenever he can. The king, whatever you want to call him, Mr. Palmer. He lives and breathes at Bay Hill, and when the tournament comes around every March, it's a great reminder to not just Mr. Palmer, but also the golf course and all those little obstacles that he put in your way, water normally, and all the great events. And it's fun. It's a golf course, too, that anybody can play.
You know, when I think of Arnold Palmer, I think the young professionals could learn just a few things from one of the all-time greats. First of all, reach out to the galleries, sign autographs.
Look him in the eye,
Make eye contact as he always did. Number two, own your golf swing. Whatever it is, believe in it. It may be a little different. It may not be by the book, but own it and be comfortable with it. And then I think number three, go for it. That's what Arnie always did. Go for it at the risk of failure, because you'll never be great if you just lay back all the time. Arnie always went for it.
One little lesson, too, you reminded me there. The one common denominator with just about every great player is a good grip. Arnold Palmer learned that for his dad. So if you're picking up a golf club for the first time or playing it for the 100th time, remember, good grip will take you a long way.
That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Ah, that hurts. Wow. These putts keep the round together. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, this is an interesting hole. It's a par 4 13th, and it isn't necessarily a driver off the tee. What are the options?
Yeah, you break it down, 250 off the tee, leaves 120. There's nothing wrong with playing the hole that way. You get a little over-ambitious here and run out of fairway. That second shot over water, whoa.
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. Good swing, good shot yet again. Stuffed it in there really close, and now just a tap in. Standing over his birdie putt. And that's a birdie. Fourteenth hole, Frank, more than 200 yards, par 3. This is no picnic.
No, it plays a little longer than that too, slightly uphill. You've got to carry the ball onto the front of the screen. It will not run up.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Frank, the 15th, kind of a fun golf hole if you can curve your ball. I mean, that's a huge dogleg to the right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's much easier if you're a right-hander if you cut it down here. If you don't cut it, then make sure you don't run out down that left side.
That was just a beautiful drive. He hit it solid and right in the middle. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
The Bay Hill Club and Lodge features a really exciting finishing stretch. 16 is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there. Takes an excellent shot. And then 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front. That second shot which comes over the lake. And that's a hold your breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill. It's nice to roll in a 25-footer now and then. Those feel good. But still, there's nothing like hitting that perfect tee ball. Long and straight.
Yeah, you can puff out your chest, last to play, the advantage, holes shorter. Basically, the list goes on.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. And what a shot. Setting up for an eagle here. Huge chance to climb the leaderboard. A putt for eagle. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Down it, that's a birdie. Frank, this is a great hole through the years to watch when the pressure is ratcheted up deep into a round. That is all you want at more than 220 yards.
Plays slightly shorter because it's downhill. The bunker's on the left in play. Even the bunker short ride, and of course the water, if you just miss it a bit, that's in play. And the green shapes away from you. This has to be the most difficult par 3 on the golf course.
Frank, I think that's going in the bunker.
Looks like it. Lucky devil. That was going in the bunker all the way.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
He's made it. Frank, time to bring your best. It's the finishing hole here at Bay Hill.
Yeah, if you can get through the final 3 holes in even par or better, you've really done well. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot, he is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
All right, you go on the last hole. All right, you go on the last hole.
Replay over and over.
All right, you go on the last hole.
Frank,
Let's
you're
get
gonna
it.
be a rookie. You're going
Let's
up
go.
against, at the time, the greatest player in the game, the great white shark, Greg Norman, and you hold a 7-iron to win a tournament?
Well, all you had to do was look at the expression on Norman's face as that ball landed and went in.
What did he hit there?
7-iron.
Alright, CBT Naruto over and out. And shout out to Drake. Today's birthday. Today's October 24th, 2019. So yeah, Drake's happy birthday, Drake. And he said OVO and all that, so yeah. That's October, so yeah. Also, shout out to the NBA games tonight. Continuing, the Bucks versus the Rockets, and then the Warriors versus the Clippers. Those are going to be exciting. Kawhi Leonard versus Stephen Curry, and then Antetokounmpo versus Russell Westbrook and James Harden. That's all going to be exciting, so shout out to that. Also, shout out to the Thursday Night Football game tonight. Washington versus the Vikings, Minnesota Vikings, and that's going to be the first game of the start of week 8 for the NFL 100 season. So that's going to be exciting. NFL's 2019-2020 season. Halfway point now. Week 8, 16, well 17 weeks overall, but 16 games overall, so yeah. And start off tonight, so yeah, it's going to be exciting and amazing. And shout out to Call of Duty Modern Warfare coming out tomorrow, also on October 25th, 2019. That's also going to be exciting. And shout out to Supergirl Season 5, Episode 3 coming out 4 days ago on October 20th, 2019. That's also amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh, just like I said it would be. And I'm Green Lantern also, so gotta acknowledge DC Comics. Gotta shout that out. And Melissa Benoist, Supergirl, it's all just amazing and perfect. So yeah, yes. And with all that being said, CBT Naruto over and out.